Yeah, I'm from Nashville. No. I'm from the real Nashville. Native in Nashville, raised on the west side when Preston Taylor was the jungle. Rappers didn't mumble, gangsters didn't dance, you got popped, you wore a muzzle. Streets had it cold, we don't know you, we don't love you. Now I'm standing in the crowd full of strangers in my city with some kid from California singing Conway Twitty. In my feelings, cause I'm feeling like the villain in the Ville. To be real, I don't recognize half the people here. There's a tear in my beer, make a toast, take a cheer. Live for the night, yesterday disappeared when they tore down my neighborhood. High-rise condo, friends in high places, fly high mondo.
I got blood drops in my whiskey. There's too many neon lights. No familiar hometown faces. Beneath these guitars late at night. These were stomping grounds once upon a time. Now it's all glam and flashy. I guess I'm old school, going down slow, like them outlaw classics.
It's that tequila, drinking coke, sniffing peel, popping poke, pimping, go get it. I'ma fuck around and leave with both women certified Nashvilleans, baby, we don't catch feelings. Addicted to bad bitches, adrenaline fast living. Record label send a contract, I wipe my ass with it. Outlaws, no ass kissing, just like Johnny Cash did it. Yeah, this city, we been going hard long before they named the bars after country music stars. These cars tell them stories of them barroom brawls. The nights we stood in line to hit a line in bathroom stalls. Hit that Tiger Market 30 deep on Friday night. We gon' cruise, holler at girls, and just ride all night.
I got blood drops in my whiskey. There's too many neon lights. No familiar hometown faces. Beneath these guitars late at night. These were stomping grounds once upon a time. Now it's all glam and flashy. I guess I'm old school, going down slow, like them outlaw classics.
So now I'm 17 years old, still wet behind my fucking ears. 5 deep in the prime of Monte Carlo, bumping through the bill. Country as a mater from the outskirts of the sketchy danger zone. All I knew was feeding chickens, chasing girls, and getting home. Past 2 o'clock, Music City went to sleep. Now it's me in New York City with a bunch of shiny teeth. Yeah, they running out of room, but dog, I'm used to pushing and shoving. I dove in every bar from Broadway to fucking DeMario. You ain't never seen a man with no legs jam out with the fiddle. You ain't never seen the witch with spoons get down and wear the whistle. You ain't never been surrounded by some rich kids up his band. He broke a beer bottle and chased them bitches all the way to Cactus West.
Blood drops in my whiskey. There's too many neon lights. No familiar hometown faces. Beneath these guitars late at night. These were stomping grounds once upon a time. Now it's all glam and flashy. I guess I'm old school, going down slow, like them outlaw classics.
Let the band play.
Church. I am the redneck bitch. Ha! Hillbilly. Hey! Hillbilly. Yeah! Came from the bottom like well water, bitch, 6-string, quick picking, what's good, motherfucker? Rebel flag bandana, chromed out, Harley Davidson, damn motherfucker. I stay all up in the limelight, higher than a damn kite. Might be sipping whiskey, turn the story of a bar fight. On MTV with a torchlight, smoking up a blunt while I'm playing with some terror like bitch. I'm the barefoot rapper, everybody keeping distance from. You hear my name, you know I don't play what the fuck I'm about, where I came from. I know a lot of rednecks, know a lot of real thugs, know a lot of hillbillies, toting scraped up guns, know a lot of motherfuckers in the huddles where I'm from. With a huge pig farm, no fingers, no thumb. Hillbilly. Beer bottle to your head to the beat of my kick drum. Raised in the South, rough hands with slick tongues. Ain't no shit, start of a bitch, come to get some. Sipping on yeast on a 5-gallon milk jug, middle finger kind of guy. Packing me a big ass 1911. Truck so motherfucking loud, God could probably hear that shit way up in heaven. I'm the guy these wannabes rap about in damn near all their weak verses. Got that fire like a devil's son, but you know I'm accepted in all churches. Death to these weak rappers in the studio in a black hearse. Bitch, I'm sick like Zika virus. I'm the king now, some bitch close. Hillbilly. Hillbilly. Shit, you could bite me in a Facebook beef if you wanna come and fight me. Don't like button heads, like it down like a bull. Stick my thumb in your head and the mouth like a skull. Oh yeah.
Oh Lord, I ain't never gonna run from no one. You fucking with the wrong one, yeah. Cause you can get it right, you can get it right. Run up, catch hell, take this L, you can get it right. Oh Lord, I ain't never gonna run from no one. You fucking with the wrong one, yeah. Cause you can get it right, you can get it right. Run up, catch hell, take this L, you can get it right. My throne, this is my throne. Heavy is the crown and this shit is so cold like my veins. I ain't never lied, casting out these demons like I'm casting out a line. Okay, chill, calm your horses, you get killed like abortions. I'm so real, make you feel them bullets hit you in your torso. How you want it, you can get it, split them like some firewood. I'm just out here by myself, wish a motherfucker would. Okay, hit him with a buckshot, no fuck shit, go ahead, call the cops, no fucks to give. What's up, bitch, looking for a lick, well shit, I'm pissed. I don't need no pistol, hit him with fist, like some bitch. Mine's a hooker and she's rich, and I'm a pimp, so up that money, miss me with that funny shit. Country rappers make me sick, half of y'all can't rap for shit. Coming at you like a pit, then I'm passing you like Vic. I feel bad for laughing when this half-ass rapping gonna quit. I ain't known for running, but just know I came to run this shit for real. Oh Lord, I ain't never gonna run from no one. You fucking with the wrong one, yeah. Cause you can get it right, you can get it right. Run up, catch hell, take this L, you can get it right.
Oh Lord, I ain't never gonna run from no one. You fucking with the wrong one, yeah. Cause you can get it right, you can get it right. Run up, catch hell, take this L, you can get it right. 2 times, hit 'em 2 times. Casting out these demons like I'm casting out a line. I ain't lying, fist fight. Who it like a girl in the woods, spinning tires. Painless like a pearl. Ayy, we got the sauce, you with the crust. Feel the hit, sit down deep in your gut. One total gunshot, made the barn rock with the fuck. Middle finger up, cook 'em in the crock pot. How bad while he's running, what up? You ain't never seen me coming, shut up. All my critics, mind your business. Ain't hear nothing but some crickets. Butter you up like homemade biscuits. Don't kiss ass, but damn sure kick it. Bitches, I'm up in these trenches, but still looking like a princess. Princess up and lifted trucks. No DJ, but I mix it up. No replay, so live it up. Don't take L's, we winning, yup. We winning. Come get it. You fake it. We live. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh Lord, I ain't never gonna run from no one. You fucking with the wrong one, yeah. Cause you can get it right, you can get it right. Run up, catch hell, take this L, you can get it right. Oh Lord, I ain't never gonna run from no one. You fucking with the wrong one, yeah. Cause you can get it right, you can get it right. Run up, catch hell, take this L, you can get it right.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rugged red glare, the
welcome back once again. Next Gen Racing Action, the High Country Trucking Series. Sunday night short track racing in the Heartland, Iowa Speedway. For the Iowa City 135 here tonight. About 8 or 9 minutes left here in happy hour. Out there right now, that 19 of Rick Reinert, once again, one of those fastest trucks. Out there week in and week out, and happy hour usually does well in qualifying, has some issues later on in the race. Going to be interesting to see if he can overcome some of those troubles that he's been having. Put that machine in victory circle and punch himself a ticket to the chase. One of our other fast truckers out there tonight, the 7 of John Jenkins, slotted in on 4th position now. On the board here in happy hour, as I said, with about 8 minutes left here to go. John, one of those drivers who's already punched his ticket to the chase. Just trying to build a little bit of lead for when the chase does start. Some of them bonus points help out down the road. A couple of other drivers, it looks like John Jenkins' teammate, the 24, Gavin Martin, slotted in 9th position inside the top 10. So those two trucks on that team firing off well, getting the job done. Eric Blunt in 2nd right now, that 99 truck. Not really sure how the race is going to run here, because you can use multiple grooves here at Iowa Speedway. You got to watch the bumps up there in the high line in turns 1. But if you can keep it up there on the high line and keep it rolling up, you can gain a lot of momentum out there on track. A lot of time on people as well. So let's see if we can't get a whole car here. Just a couple of car shots here. Actually, we're gonna try to get on board here with the 5 of Brandon Hartwell. Give you the view Brandon's got here going around this track here tonight. Here you see Brandon utilizing that middle to high lane, as I was alluding to earlier, now going to the bottom of the track to come off the turn 4 to sweep up towards the top. I personally like the high side. I think if you can maintain it up there, watch your braking, and keep it rotating up there, stay in the gas a lot longer, get back in it a lot sooner, and carry a ton of momentum down these short straightaways. This track not even a mile. Not sure if they consider it a 3/4 or a 7/8, but it's 0.89 miles around this oval here at Iowa. So slightly different track than what we're used to. Brandon Parker with a big handful right there, able to save that machine. Looks like he's going to go down pit road now, almost into another truck out there. Let's see. Everybody else can go out there and get a little ride along with. Looks like Derek Robinson is out there on track now. That is a sharp Toyota Tundra. Derek Robinson, 38. Hell of a machine right there. Off in the distance in front of him, you see the 7 of John Jenkins also still getting some practice time in here, as we still got about 5.5 minutes left to go. That 19 of Rick Reinert still on top of the leaderboard as of right now. Wonder if he thinks that's a curse, though. As I stated earlier, anytime he's been up there on the leaderboard in happy hour, usually dominates in qualifying and then doesn't quite produce race results in the end, so to speak. So it'll be interesting to see what he feels about his truck out there. Victor Wagner, 13 machine, back all the way in 23rd position right now. That 13 crew is probably thrashing as he's He's going out probably to make a mock qualifying run. We'll see if we can't go around the track once or twice here with that 13. See if he's able to improve that position and timing out there on the 23rd board right now. Almost a half a second off your leader. There you see Rick Reiner doing some donuts, celebrating, I guess, having the fastest lap happy hour. I don't know, maybe he's practicing for a race celebration. There you see that Gatorade machine. I like the color on that. It reminds me of a Guitar Hero, so might be watching that 13 truck a lot here later on. We're working just under 4 minutes left to go. 45 down there spinning on the apron. 13 truck's going to try to cut most of the track here, stay as low as possible. It looks like he's actually shutting it down. This is Vic Wagner, so we're going to jump off from riding around with him. See if anybody else notable is out there. Looks like Eric Blunt getting up the pace now. Jump on board with Eric as he rides off the pit road. Interesting little pit road here. Gonna have to be careful when you're getting into your pits. If you're in the corner up there, you can easily be off one side to the other. It looks like Eric got a speeding penalty off of pit road there, so he's having to reset, go back down. Not too many other people really out there on the track, just the handful full of trucks, about 4 or 5. Looks like the 08 of David Smith Jr. is out there. He's in 16th position right now. Vic Wagner not able to do anything still. Still way back there. 23rd position on the board right now. We're now under 3 minutes left to go here in a happy hour before these truck drivers get air pressures put in those tires and taped up, strapped in and ready to go, qualifying for 2 of the fastest laps they can possibly get out of their trucks. And we're going to get set to go green flag racing. 135 laps here tonight at Iowa Speedway. In the heartland of the USA. Going to be some hell of racing. Good Sunday night racing, short track style with these trucks. These Chevys and Toyotas going to start mixing it up later on in the run. It's going to be interesting to see people save their tires. He utilizes that top side early in the run to save tires, but you won't be able to find that out until the race starts. We're about 2 minutes away, so we're going to take a quick little break here. We'll be right back with you with all the action here at Iowa Speedway for the High Country Trucking Series Season 3, race number 10, the Iowa City 135. And as promised, back here at excuse me, at Iowa Speedway, not missing any of the action. Qualifying just now beginning. Gonna jump on board with that 19 of Rick Reiner, fastest in happy hour. Gonna see what he can do here, see if he can get that pole position here tonight at Iowa Speedway underneath the lights. Loving it out here underneath these lights. Track should be nice and cool out there with the weather. We have the weather real quick. 77, 78 is the track temperature. Back to Rick Reiner's up the speed line. Oh, up into the wall. That's going to cost him. He's going to have to try to shut it down before he crosses the line. He does. Oh, going to be interesting to see what he does. Going to jump on board with Andrew Nypower real quick as he makes his way. First time lap here going through 1 and 2. Careful of that wall going down the back stretches down. He turns 3 and 4 here. Hugging that yellow line. Pushing it up towards the wall. You already see some black marks. Third position, Andrew Nypower in that 97. Let's see if he can get it done on his second lap. Looks like the 33 of Brian Mescal Jr. shutting it down. Got the job done as of right now. We're going to jump on board with that 57 of Daniel Cox's heat. He's the only one starting a fresh lap here. Your defending series champion, 33 of Brian Mescal Jr. putting down a lap, putting it on pole position right now with about 2.5 minutes left to go in qualifying. Oh, that was taken away by the 32 of PJ Popham. 32 takes it away on his second lap around. First time lap for Damon Cox. 11th position, gonna have to pick it up big. Looks like he's just gonna shut it down though. Nobody out there on track right now. So we're gonna have to sit and wait to see if anybody else goes out. We're gonna watch the board, the timing lines. As of right now, that 32 of PJ Popham, Trent Drum actually the only truck out there on track right now. Take the green flag. Looks like Thomas Light is going to get out there as well now. Brandon Hartwell in the 5 also out there. Going to keep an eye on that 5 truck as he's usually fast as well. See if he can take that position away from the 32 of PJ Popham sitting on pole right now with 1.5 minutes left to go here in qualifying for the High Country Trucking Series. Brought to you by NextGenRacing on iRacing.com. Broadcast view across Twitch and YouTube by NextGenRacing Productions. Thank you once again, everybody joining in. Got some fast truckers out here tonight. Looks like Trent Drum into 11th position with that first time lap. Watching to see Brandon Hartwell cross the line, see where he slots in. Brian Mescal Jr. still in second position. PJ Popham still on top of your leaderboard right now. 8th position goes Brandon Hartwell. Couple other sleepers that might be out there. Looks like a few that have not qualified. See if Trent Drum's able to improve. Looks like he's just going to shut it down and go on pit road instead. Brandon Hartwell still out there right now. Looks like he's shutting it down as well. Under 30 seconds left to go here in qualifying. Looks like PJ Popham in that 32 is going to be the one that gets the pole. Going to look around here real quick, see if we can see anything. Let's see if we can't get a hold of the 33 of Brian Mescal Jr. Hey Brian, it's me up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. How you doing, Dave?
Good, good, man. Almost had that pole. Almost had it. PJ come and snatched it from you there towards the end. How's the truck feeling out there?
Feels pretty good. Kind of anxious to see how long it takes for that high side to come in 3 and 4. But yeah, old PJ come and snatched it from me. No surprise.
All right, man. Well, best of luck tonight. We'll let you go. Talk to the crew chief and everybody like that, and wish you luck. Have a good night. There you see your qualifying order up there right now. Your top 5 here tonight. Oh, well, that's a little messed up right now. Ooh. Oops, sorry. Apologize about that. Anyways, getting ready to go. Green flag racing here tonight. 135 laps here at Iowa Speedway. This short track. Really fun to actually drive. I quite enjoy it myself. Anyways, going to go ahead and give you your grid here tonight. First position, the 32 of PJ Popham, able to snatch that pole away from the 33, who's riding in second, Brian Maskell Jr. In third place, the 24 of Gavin Martin. Fourth place, John Jenkins in that 7 machine. That 2 teammates starting on second row. It's going to be interesting to watch, see unfold. Fifth position, you have the 66 of Donnie Stobbs. In sixth position, the 072 of Jeffrey Vandervoort. In seventh, Victor Wagner. In eighth, 5-car Brandon Hartwell. In the 19 of Rick Reiner. 10th position, you have Gordon Larson Jr. 11th, Chris Medford. And 12th, the 12 of Trent Drum. 13th position, the 57 of Damon Coxon. And 14th, the 99 of Eric Blunt. 15th, the 96 of Alan Westman. Rounding out the top 16, 38th, Derek Robinson. 17th, Andrew Nypower. 19th, Thomas Light. 19th, Travis Arthur, rounding out the top 20, Mark Goldman. That's your top 20 starting lineup here tonight. Okay, we're actually going to have another lap to go around. So I kind of cut that short. 19th, 20th, you are heard already. Travis Arthur and Mark Goldstein. 21st to 43 of Craig Lehrman. And 22nd, Travis Smith in that 9. Number 94, Joshua Caldwell coming in 23rd. David Smith Jr. in that 08 Chevy. Rounding out, coming in 24th. Sorry, coming in 25th to 45, Douglas Wasaki. And 26th to 44 of Adam Novak. 27th to 71 of Jason Edmonston. 28th to 3, Mark Byers. That's your whole field, your entire field here tonight for High Country Trucking Series, Iowa City 135. These truck drivers getting ready to go. Green flag racing here. The pace car is going to take that hard left-hand turn. Trucks make their way off the turn 2. There's that left-hand turn by that pace car, waiting for those green lights to go. And there you have it, 32 of PJ Popham off to a good start. 33 of Brian Maskell Jr. right there on his bumper. Going down into turns 1 and 2. Maskell Jr. losing the position now, going back to second. Slotting in easily. 24 of Gavin Martin also right there. The 7 of John Jenkins right behind him. A little bit further back through your field, the 66 of Donnie Stobbs. Working that inside lane right now. The 072 of Jeffrey Vandervoort out there on the outside. Trying to make it work out there. The car's on the apron already. That's the 5 of Brandon Hartwell. Not sure what's going on with that. Why he's down there. Actually, that wasn't Brandon. Who was that? I apologize about that, Brandon. That wasn't you. Anyways, back with the action there. You see the 19 of Rick Reiner. Fastest in half the hour. Didn't quite have as good of a qualifying as he would have liked. Trying to work his way up through the field now. Brian Maskell Jr. still in touch with your leader, who's opened up now 3/10 second of the lead. Working lap 3 down into turns 3 and 4 through the center side-by-side battle with Donnie Stobbs and the 072 of Jeffrey Vandervoort out there on the outside. Still that high line already coming into play. 66, lots of behind him now taking the high road through turns 1 and 2, losing a little bit of momentum. Brandon Hartwell working his way there. Looks like the 7 of John Jenkins now going to try to work his way past his teammate in that 24 of Gavin Martin. Battle second, third place, all the way back to about 7th, 8th, 9th, all still within about a second of each other. The only team that have kind of stepped out just a little bit is your leader, PJ Poppin, in that 33 of Brian Muskell Jr. They have about a half a second lead over this little skirmish, this little pack led by the 24 of Gavin Martin, followed by the 7 of John Williams, Jeffrey Vanderfort. Here you see a pass by the 5 of Brandon Hartwell on the 66 of Donnie Staub, still on the inside. They did not quite able to get the job done just yet. Side by side, back down in turns 3 and 4. 5 washes up a little bit on exit of 4. Has to slot back in behind the 66 as momentum carried him around into good position. Good battles on the track all the way back here. Still the 12. Trent Drum in 15th position, working 38 of Derek Robinson. That's for 14th and 15th position. 57 of Danny Cox right up in front of them, running in 13th position. Battles all over this little small track as the 38 goes by the 57. 12 trying to work his way past as well. Can't get the job done off the 2. Going down the back stretch. Nothing has changed with your lead. Now the 32 of PJ Poppin stretching it out to almost a half a second lead over that 33 of Brian Muskell Jr., who has the same distance back to third place, the 24 of Gavin Martin. Battle here on track, as I believe that's the 97 Andrew Nypower trying to work his way around the 12 of Trent Drum. Nice looking machine there. 97 all over the bumper at times, trying to get the pass done, not able to quite get it just yet. A little skirmish back behind them between the 98, the 43, and the 94. Excuse me. As before, little battles all over this racetrack. Jump up. So battle for 3rd and 4th position. Look at this, still just a gaggle of trucks all with each other. This is from 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. All right there, 7th. So from 3rd to 7th, all within a half a second or so of each other. Not quite sure why our camera's a little technical difficulty right there. Anyways. See Gavin Martin working his way. Looks like Gavin might be having some issues, so we're gonna focus on somebody else here, Dominic Stobbs. That 66 working his way all around the outside of that 24 of Gavin Martin. Gavin falling back now, wondering if those connection issues might be. Caution is out on the track. Gonna try to take a look back. Oh. What's going on here? See if we can see what happened, but that would just happen now. Oh, looks like the 13 just gets punted, then the 08 gets the 88. They collide again, collecting another car. The 88 back up on track. Mark Goldstein. Oh, carnage for a couple of vehicles. That's not going to be good. They're going to have a rough night for the rest of the night here in this short track. You can put the laps down here pretty quick, pretty rapidly, as we're already 14 laps into this thing here tonight for your first caution. You see most of these trucks going to come down pit road. 14 laps, that's enough time out there to want to have fresh ones. Looks like we have somebody staying out. Looks like one truck stayed out there. Not sure who that might have been. Gonna have to take a look through the field here, as it looks like all 28 drivers that qualified still are running and are scored on the lead lap. So not quite sure what that's all about, is we're going to give you a good look here at the race off of pit road. Seeing a couple of the trucks having to back up in their pit stalls. Ooh, looks like there's definitely some change going on. Who's going to be leading this race? We're going to take a look back at that. I believe it's going to end up going to the 33 of Brian Mescal Jr. No, actually that 072, I believe. Jeffrey Vandervoort getting off of pit road first. That's who it's going to end up being here as your leader. That race off the pit road, boy, that was something to watch. I tell you what, that was awesome. Yeah, there you see, there you have it. Still under caution here tonight. First time here tonight under caution. The 072 able to get the job done. Get the lead on that exchange on pit road under caution. Taking the lead away from that 32 of PJ Popham, who had a pretty bad stop, it appears. Trying to look back here through the time to compare it. Looks like he had a slow pit lane time, about 44 seconds. Your leader, Jeffrey Vandervoort, only was on pit lane for about 42 seconds, so got to stall and out to the line a little bit quicker, able to snatch a couple positions away. We get ready to get double file here, go back green flag racing. When we come around, we'll be taking lap 19 out of 135 here tonight for the High Country Trucking Series, Iowa City 135. Brought to you by NextGenRacing on iRacing.com. Tell you what, some of these truck drivers should have professional jobs. We have some of the best, fastest, cleanest truck drivers on iRacing. I'd put them up against damn near any team out there, and will walk away with the majority of the wins that just my opinion, though. None of that really matters, but I'll tell you what does matter. This restart. I'm gonna see if that 072 plays any type of games or just straightforward gets after it. Gonna see if 33 has a better restart than the start of this race. The 072 off to a quick start. 33 caught sleeping on the outside. The 32 of PJ Popham slotting in second position now as they make their way into turn one. Looks like they're digging down there on the inside, trying to take that third position away from Brian Mescal Jr. Brian not having a good start the initial start of the race and the restart. Looks like Gavin Martin still having some of those connection issues, still blinking on the screen occasionally. Not causing any trouble or any mishaps right now, just unfortunate to have that happen on the screen. Able to keep it wound up on the high side. PJ Popham trying to take the lead away now, working off of turn 4. Not able to get the job done just yet. 32 of PJ Popham has his hands full now with the 33. Brian Mescal Jr. down on the inside, trying to take the position away, side by side down the back stretch into 3 and 4. 33, Brian Mescal Jr. about a half a truck off the inside line, gonna wash up not gonna quite make it. Barely clears the 5 of Brandon Hartwell, who crosses over, going down into turn 1. Side by side through the center. PJ Pop now setting his sights in on that 072 of Jeffrey Vandervoort. Skill Jr. getting that 3rd position back away from the 20, well, from the 5 of Brandon Hartwell. Now has his hands full with the 24 of Gavin Martin, 5th position. A couple more small battles going on back here. A little bit further there, you see Alan Westman, already a winner this season twice, battling it out. That's for 6th and 7th position between him and the 19. 19 able to get the position, not quite, slides up the track. 97 back by at the line, maintains that 6th position as the 66 of Donnie Stobbs takes advantage of that mishap of the 19 of Rick Reiner. Donnie down on the inside now, working off the turn 2 down the back stretch, followed by the 99 of Eric Blunt, looking almost 3 wide going into turn 3. Able to make it work as these truck drivers trying to sort it all out, slipping and sliding around, washing up the track right in front of the 97 of Andrew Nyepower. Andrew Nyepower, I don't know why I said Nyepower again. Anyways, on the inside of Eric Blunt is Andrew Nyepower. Out of half the truck off. Now on the yellow line, trying to get that truck to rotate off center, keeping it down in the middle. Still side by side, working their way down into turn 1 now with the 19. Trying to get the advantage on the 66 as the 97 also trying to work his way around the 99. Nothing's changed up front. The 072 of Jeffrey Vandervoort able to keep about a half a second lead over the 32 of PJ Popham, who now finds himself back into dirty air for the first time tonight. I wonder if that's affecting the handling of the truck, as he was able to start the race in the lead until that caution. Wonder if the truck's handling just a little bit different in that dirty air following that 072 on this short oval. I don't know, but this battle just doesn't seem to go away. It was a battle for the first 12-13 laps before that green flag caution came out. Of course it was on the green flag if the caution came out, because you kind of don't have cautions under caution. I mean, sometimes you can, I guess, if you direct people on the caution, but anyways, you understand the point. 33 Brian Mescal Jr. now finds himself trying to battle for that 3rd position with the 5 of Brandon Hartwell. Down on the inside, looks like he's going to be able to get the pass off of the inside. A little bit of a slide job. 24 now going 3 wide almost through the center of turns 3 and 4. Brian Mescal Jr. stuck out there on the high side right now. Looks like that's usually the preferred line unless you can get a good run, kind of, I don't want to say dive bomb, but almost. And anticipate the slide job up. 33 almost into the wall now. Close to that wall on exit of turn I believe that was turn 2 last time around. A little further back in the pack, this one's still not sorted out quite yet. The 19 and the 99, Eric Blunt and Rick Reiner still fighting it out. Andrew Nyepower right there again. Still on the bumper of that 99. Andrew still hasn't been able to get by Eric just quite yet. These two have been battling for about the past 5 or 6 laps at least, as we're working about 17 laps into this green flag run here tonight underneath the lights in America's heartland, Iowa Speedway for the Iowa City 135, brought to you by NextGenRacing on iRacing.com, broadcast to you across Twitch and YouTube by by NextGenRacing Productions. Oh shit, that was funny. Anyways, still green flag once again, 18 laps into this green flag. Short, small little battles, 3-4 truck battles, and 13 of Victor Wagner able to get that machine fixed up good enough to get back out there and start racing for inside the top 10 now. This is from 9th position, 8th position, all the way back to 11th right here. That little small 4 truck battle. Looking back through back a little bit further. It looks like the 9, Travis Smith, having a small battle back here with this 4 or 5 cars as well. John Jenkins back here, the 94 of Joshua Cottle, 57 of Dane Cox just outside of your picture back there behind this little back that's led by the 43 of Craig Learman, the 9 of Travis Smith down on the inside, making the pass on the 12 of Trent Drum. Now trying to work inside. The 43 of Craig Learman, they're side by side going down into turn 1. John Jenkins in that 7 machine trying to make that high side work. Was able to make the pass on the 12 with Trent Drum. Now trying to force that 43 of Craig Learman to either go or get out of the way. Looks like he's slowing up now. Maybe going to go 3 wide here shortly. Interesting to see the patience of these 3 drivers here. Craig Learman holding his spot, holding his position, not wanting to go anywhere. Looks like the Highline's momentum was able to get the job done as the 9 of Travis Smith. Now lost the position to the 7 of John Jenkins, who's now battling it out side by side with that 43 of Craig Learman. 9 of Travis Smith lost another position to Trent Drum. So back there in 18th, was almost up to 16th, now falling back all the way to 18th once again. Looking up front a little bit further, battling out still. That 19, the 99, the 97, the 13, still battling. Nobody giving, nobody budging, nobody going anywhere. Working lap 38, come to take 39 here tonight out of 135 laps on this short 1 mile little oval. It's a hell of a track to run. Seriously, that Highline is super fast. You can make it through those bumps, especially at the high side in 1 and 2. If you can really make it through those bumps and carry your momentum through the bumps right there, you can fire off down the high line down near going down the back stretch right near the wall and just carry a ton of speed and momentum getting down to turns 3, which allows you to kind of roll it a little bit further and get back into the gas a little bit sooner. And the momentum here can be absolutely game-changing as 0.72 of Jeffrey Vandervoort able to get the lead off of a pit road sequence. Once he got the lead, he's just stepped it out now. Almost 0.8 of a second lead over the second place of P.J. Popham, 32. Was your leader, was your pole sitter ever since that pit stop, gotten some traffic, some dirty air, and just not able to come back and get the job done. As you see the 19 of Rick Reiner sliding up the track almost into the wall. 97 of Andrew Ninepower. Trying to get the pass out. Every time I say his last name, I think about it. Wonder if I'm saying it correctly. It's Ninepower. I know it's Ninepower, and I don't know why I question myself all the time. But anyways, 99 of Eric Blunt trying to work over the 66 of Donnie Stobbs for 7th position. But he's got to watch the rear end of his truck because the 19 of Rick Reiner's all over it right there. Rick Reiner slotting in the 9th position. 10th place at 13, having to deal with the 97 of Andrew Ninepower. Victor Wagner got his hands full right here. Didn't qualify quite where he wanted, trying to work his way through the field. As you see Eric Blunt diving to the inside of the 66 of Donnie Stobbs, now working their way through turn 22. Up there, looks like there's starting to be a battle for 2nd place. As they're working through lap traffic, it's hard to jump so quickly. I just seen the battle that's starting to close in here between this 2nd, 3rd, and 4th position. P.J. Popham, Brandon Hartwell, and Gavin Martin. They've kind of closed in on each other. Jeffrey Vandervoort out there about a second ahead of these 3 truck drivers who are still just getting after it. The 96 of Alan Westman not too far behind them. Brian Skill Jr. falling through the field now, almost 3 seconds back from your leader after starting. Outside, first row outside for that restart. Big issues this time around. Wonder they just miscalculated something in the pits there. Maybe added something or took something away they shouldn't have. He's falling back all the way to 6th position. That's a lap down vehicle, if I'm not mistaken. Trying to stay out of the way, just nowhere to go here, nowhere to hide. Because it's a 3-truck battle now for 2nd position. This is going to get good. The 32's got his hands full of the 24 and the 5. 24 of Gavin Martin down there hugging that yellow line on exit. Going to slot in right side by side as PJ Popham keeps the momentum up. Being helped with a little bit of a push by Brandon Hartwell as they work their way through the center of 1 and 2. Able to get a gap by utilizing the push and the momentum on the high side. The 32 of PJ Popham and Brandon Hartwell now getting a little bit of a distance for themselves over that 24 of Gavin Martin. Now has the 96 of Alan Westman about 2 trucks off of his tailgate. Now working the bottom line, closing in slightly on that 24 was Alan Westman in that 5th position. Brian Stoke watching it all happen in front of him, who's back in 6th place. Not too many other battles really going on track. This looks like about the closest battle, small battle between 13 of Victor Wagner and Andrew Nypower at 97. They're swapping positions back and forth for 9th and 10th position. This is a little bit more front runners. We're going to keep an eye here on this for just a couple seconds longer till we see if anything else develops back there in the back. Doesn't look like anything's happened as Andrew Nypower made that pass and has now stepped off to about a 10th or so lead over that 13 of Vic Wagner, who's rounding out your top 10. This battle still just not over. Nobody really doing anything. Just, I guess, just pressuring would be the right term for this right now. Just pressuring and annoying, just staying in their mirrors, letting them know, hey, I'm here every single lap. Maybe giving them one look, one lap, one look, another lap. There's the 24 of Gavin Martin down on the inside, trying to take the position away now through the center from that 5 of Brandon Hartwell. A little bit of blinking still going on with that 24 of Gavin Martin. I apologize. There's not much I can really do about that. He's blinking, not much I can really do online about it. But these 3 trucks now, 3rd, 4th, and 5th, battling. That 32 of PJ Popham able to step away just a little bit. Going to see if the 5 of Brandon Hartwell can keep the momentum up. Looks like the 32 down on the pit road. 38 laps into this run, down on the pit road was the 32 of PJ Popham. Maybe he's trying to short pit here. Going to be interesting to watch the next couple of laps. Which one of these leaders do come down pit road? Who tries to stretch it out? Or if this is even a really short pitting. I mean, I'm not quite sure about the fuel run here. I thought it would be about 45 laps or so. So to be pitting now, that's at least 6 or 7 laps before we really need to. It looks like the bottom Brandon Hartwell trying to work his way to the bottom of the track. He may be thinking and eyeballing that pit road entrance next lap or so, trying to get a judgment on where he needs to start arcing it down to get into the pit road. Everybody staying out on track right now. Let me take a look at 32 of PJ Popham real quick. Looks like PJ is scored a lap down right now, losing a lap under this green flag pit stop. A couple of other cars also making pit stops now. Small battle between the 66 of Donnie Stobbs, the 13 of Vic Wagner. Also the 97 of Andrew Nypower still battling. All of those trucks still not sorting it out just yet. Your leader, Jeffrey Vandervoort, 2.1 second lead over 2nd position, who is now the 5 of Brandon Hartwell. Looks like the 3 of Mark Byers making his way to pit road this time by. We're watching the board here. Gonna see if we see that 32 of PJ Popham, because if he can pass a few of these cars, this may actually play out into his favor with that short pit, because he's putting down some laps right now at least be 23 sixes compared to 24 fives. So a second faster a lap right now. That's just going to get worse as time goes by for these leaders that have been out there for the past couple laps as the 32 has already made his pit stop. 4 laps ago. Still running sub 23 laps as your leaders still almost into the 25-second range. Alan Westman made a pass on that 5 of Brandon Hartwell to take second place away. I was looking at the timing screen. I apologize for missing the call on that. However, you've probably seen it on screen, so you didn't miss any of the action here tonight. The High Country Trucking Series Season 3, race number 10 at Iowa Speedway, the Iowa City 135. Caution is out here. Oh, Lord, not sure what's going on. Yep. So, looks like I missed that one. Sorry. Yeah, that's about the best I can say on that one. Anyways, caution number 2 here on lap 62. Almost halfway here tonight. Only 2 cautions. Good green flag racing going on out there tonight. Almost had green flag pit stop starting. 32 of PJ Popham. Might not wanted to have seen excuse me, that caution come out when it did, as a few of your notable drivers, the 7 of John Jenkins, caught a lap down. Looks like PJ Popham caught a lap down. The 86 of Travis Arthur caught a lap down. The 57 of Damon Cox now scored 2 laps down. These cars are going to have to take a wave around. I mean, you would think they would have to take a wave around, as the 7 of John Jenkins, I do believe, was the lucky dog recipient that time. So, I mean, they're going to have to do it to get back in the race. Race off the pit road. The leader maintains that. Brandon Hartwell taking a spot away from Alan Westman, slot back into second position. There you see a couple of the trucks that are going to take their wave arounds as your leader, the 072 of Jeffrey Vandervoort, still out front, leading almost 50 laps now. 64 laps into this thing. Like I said, just about quite halfway here tonight. And here's your top 5 brought to you by 946 Designs. Check them out on Facebook. Any type of paint schemes on any type of cars, hit them up. Those guys are beasts with the brush. Travis Smith, Justin Walters, they do a hell of a job out there. A lot of the trucks out there tonight on track are painted by those guys. Like I said, check them out. Haywood Elite Wrestling out there in Bethel, North Carolina. I give a shout out to all the coaches, all the kids out there. Xander Hill, hell of a job this past weekend, bud. Back on top of that podium, bring that samurai sword home. Hell of a job, bud. Anyway, your top 5 right now. After 64, going to be working 65 laps here as they cross the line. First position, the 072 of Jeffrey Vandervoort. Second position, that 5 machine of Brandon Hartwell. In third position, you have the 96 of Alan Westman. And fourth, the 24 of Gavin Martin. Rounding out that top 5, your defending series champion, the 33 of Brian Muskill Jr. There you see your wave around cars going by. Looks like your leader has chose the inside line again. That 5 of Brandon Hartwell. Gonna have to get a better restart than the 33 of Brian Pascal Jr. has on the 2 restarts that we have had here tonight. That outside line just not getting the job done. Just not really really going anywhere. Gonna be interesting to see if Brandon can kind of time it up a little bit better. Check something out real quick. Okay, those are definitely not the ones that I wanted to use. So, we're going to unclick those as that pace car is going to make that left-hand turn once again here. We'll work their way off the turn for the 072. Will have it in his hands when he wants to go anytime now. Fires off early. 96 of Alan Westman right on his bumper. Outside line once again. Not going. Brandon Hartwell's falling back to 3rd position now. Alan Westman slots in 2nd without a problem working off of turn 4. 33 of Brian Pascal Jr. under fire from that 99 of Eric Blunt. Looking to take that 5th position away. I tell you what here, it's a little bit early on a restart, so we're going to go ahead and we're gonna shut the hell up, let you hear these trucks go around this track with a little bit of crank it up action. I don't know. I just love hearing those engines go crazy. battle for second position, as there was almost a battle for first there. I brought you some action, just kind of talk free for a little while, let you watch some of the racing action without hearing all the talk, all the noise the whole time. Just giving you a little bit of pure racing there. That 5 of Brandon Hartwell now trying to work over that 96 of Alan Westman and take that second position away. These two trucks were able to walk down that 072 of Jeffrey Vandervoort. Not able to make a pass just yet, though. They're about 2 truck lengths off of the tailgate of that 072. Small battles going back through the field. Looks like the 01 of Gordon Larson. Oh, almost sideways, able to get it done under control. Holy shit. That 19 of Rick Reiner almost into the side of that 01 of Gordon Larson, who, a hell of a job saving it there. My fucking goodness. That was a hell of a save. Looking up here at this second and third position battle now. Slide job by the 5. Crossover by the 96 side by side at the line. Looks like they gave it to the 96 of Alan Westman, who gets a big run down into the corner. Able to take the position back away from the 5, who gets a great run going down the back stretch now. Looking to the inside on entry of 3. Slide job not there that time by for the 5, who now slots in third position. Almost scraping the wall down the front stretch there. That 072's got to be loving every minute he looks up and sees them two racing side by side. That plays into his favor for what he wants to have happen and transpire here tonight. So he can just walk away a little bit. He's stepped away about a tenth or so since them two started battling. Gavin Martin, the only one in touch with these drivers here is the 44 of Adam Novak going down the lap. Right there, you seen it. Looks like Andrew Nypower's about, I don't know, 4 seconds back from your leader, so big gap back to 5th position. Your top 3 right here. This is one of your best battles. Small battle between that 33 of Brian Mescal Jr. and the 97. Big gaggle of cars back here too. I said your best battle, but I mean, this back here looks pretty damn interesting, if I must say so myself. So we're gonna take a look at a couple different wall cams here. Get you some good racing action as these truck drivers going around this track. Still about 30 laps into this green flag run now. Still leading the race is the 072 is Alan Westman, now all over the bumper. We're gonna have to join this battle up here up front. There you see it. Alan Westman right on the bumper. That gaggle of trucks still not sorted things out yet. From about 5th all the way back to 9th, 10th place. They're all over each other still. Looks like Jeffrey Vandervoort now starting to step that lead back out. About almost a 3/10 of a second lead. That was closed into within under actually 1/10 of a second. That's why we jump back up here to that battle. Maybe that 96 of Alan Westman just kind of relaxes for a minute. Maybe going to cool down the tires and try to have another run at it. Caution is out on the track. Looks like it was Trent Drum. We're going to take a look back, see what happened to Trent here. Oh, actually contact between the 99 and the 7. We're gonna have to take a look a little further back here. See what happens completely. Looks like the 99 just comes down the track and into the 7. And back up on track was the 99 of Eric Blunt into Trent Drum. Not good there. All of these cars definitely going to be down on pit road here. Pit road should be open this time by. Yes, it is, and there you see all your leaders coming down pit road. Looks like we still have 17 out of 28. I believe it was 28 drivers. Still out there. "26 out of 28 drivers still out on track. Have about 21 drivers still on the lead lap out of 28. Hell of a job here tonight by the High Country Trucking Series guys. You see your race off the pit road, the 072 able to maintain it still, followed by the 5 and the 96. Gonna give you a... Let's see if this is the right one. Don't believe it is. There you see your onboard camera, brought to you by NextGenRacing. That is your leader. The 072 of Jeffrey Vandervoort. Second position. The 5 of Brandon Hartwell. And in third place, 96, Alan Westman. Rocking the flannel shirt and overalls. Got the skull flaming helmet. It's a little interesting combination. 24 of Gavin Martin. You see, kind of looks like little Jeff Gordon type tribute thing going on with his little fire suit. Andrew Nypower just kind of basic, really. Looks like that may be F1 style helmet, actually. Looks like maybe an Anton Senna or something like that. You see the inside suit and helmet look at last year's defending series champion, the 33 of Brian Maskell Jr., slotting himself into 6th position right now. Cool little camo suit and American flag little helmet there by Donnie Stobbs. 48 of Chris Medford. Marlboro Man, the 43, Craig Learman. Looks like we are gonna get doubled up here. So we're gonna jump back up on board with your leader. They're gonna get the one to go this time by lap 98 of 135. Not a whole lot of laps left. A lot of these trucks gonna have to get the job done early on the restart. Seems like clean air is where you want to be, where the trucks perform the best. Actually gonna take a look through the field here to see. It looks like, yes, not quite sure why that is taking place right there, but yeah, no. Sorry, everybody trying to do something and work through something here. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Restart going. The 072 fires off now. able to take the lead without any issues going down into turn 1, working off of turn 2. Now the 96 of Alan Westman, big run. The 5 of Brandon Hartwell into the wall. The 33 of Brian Mescal Jr. around as well. No caution out yet. Oh my goodness, a lot of good trucks tore up there. The 5 of Brandon Hartwell into the wall. Carnage and mayhem ensued right after that. No caution on the track. Interesting call there by NASCAR racing officials as the 96 of Alan Westman still trying to get the position away from the 072 of Jeffrey Vandervoort. Tough break for your defending series champion Brian Mescal Jr. Now down 2 laps. His night, I believe, is over. Not going to be the type of points night he was looking for here tonight, as we now only have 16 cars out there on the lead lap. Starting to look like things are calming down a little bit, getting a little more single filed here, as we are about 7 or 7.5, 8 laps here since the drop of the green flag. Caution is out once again. Looks like PJ Popham involved that time by. Let's see here what happened to PJ. Looking to the inside of the 57 of Damon Cox. Oh, PJ and Damon just make contact. Oh, the 3 of Mark Byers not able to slow down. Runs into the side of PJ. PJ not having a good night, as you see the front end of that truck already a little bit beat up and tore up. You know who that actually does help some of the guys out there that are 1 or 2 laps down from fixing a little bit of damage caused from a few of these cautions here. A little bit of rash of cautions. Now you got to understand that, the saying's true, and it's real. It exists. Caution breeds caution, especially towards the end of the race where, it's all take. There's no more give involved. You're working within 30 laps or so of the end of this race. It's all take. You're not giving anybody anything. There's no more give and take. It's straight up take it. And sometimes when you feel that you're faster, you're gonna take the position away by any means necessary. Maybe a little bit of a door check, maybe a little bump and run, as this is a short track. Might be able to utilize that just a little bit on entry. Maybe push a truck a little bit further into the corner than what they're expecting or anticipating, and make them get on the brakes a little bit harder, lose that momentum, dive underneath them for the slide job off of the exit. That might work, but doesn't look like any of our leaders are going down pit road to get fresh tires. Looks like right now they're all going to choose to stay out. Only about 7 or 8 laps of green flag running on that last set of tires, so not that the tires necessarily are a big issue, but as I said, with 30 laps to go, I don't know. I might want the fresh tires. Top 5 changing just a little bit for your latest restart. The 072 Jeffrey Vandervoort still your leader. The 96 of Alan Westman slotted in 2nd position. And in 3rd place, the 97 of Andrew Nypower. And in 4th, the 19 of Rick Reinert, followed by that 24 of Gavin Martin, who rounds out your top 5. Coming in 6th position, the 45 of Douglas Wasaki, and in 7th, 13 of Victor Wagner. 8th place, the 43 of Craig Lehrman, and 9th, the 98 of Thomas Light, rounding out the top 10, the 38 of Derek Robinson. As we work lap 105 under caution, in 11th place, the 9 of Travis Smith, followed by the 01 of Gordon Larson Jr., the 5 of Brandon Hartwell in 13th position, and in 14th, the 7 of John Jenkins. Last driver, the inside of your top 15, the 99, Eric Blunt, just in front of the 16th place car, the 32 of PJ Popham, now back on the lead lap after leading the first 14-15 laps here tonight at Iowa Speedway for the Iowa City 135 High Country Trucking Series Season 3, race number 10. Brought to you by Next Gen Racing on iRacing.com. Broadcast view across Twitch and YouTube by Next Gen Racing Productions. If you like what you see, like some of the other content out there that we put out, go ahead and hit the thumbs up. Give me a subscribe. Smash the shit out of that bell. Get notifications anytime we go live here at Next Gen Racing Productions. Gonna start bringing you some more content a little bit further down the road as we are working our fourth caution here tonight. Look at that average lap time of a 24:01. That's almost qualifying times. Out there for 108 laps. Few laps much slower under caution. 19 laps much slower than race pace. As over a minute what the laps take, as opposed to sub 24s when not pacing. So to make that big of a difference, to still have the average lap time at a 24:01 is just a testament to the skill and the level of these drivers out here tonight on this small 0.89 oval track out here in Iowa, the heartland. Gonna see who has the heart here on this restart. Could be the last restart. Let's see if the 072 of Jeffrey Vandervoort is able to get away, as he's been able to the last two restarts. The 96 now the newest one to try that outside line, see if he can get it done out there. 072 on the gas early. The 96 a little bit better of a start, able to slide in second position. Most other guys on the outside were stuck out there and lost some time in track position before they were able to do anything. The 96 now all over the rear bumper as they work their way up to turn 2. That 97 of Andrew Nypower working the tailgate of that 96 as the 19 of Rick Reiner right there as well. Close battle here now up front between a lot of drivers. The 13 of Victor Wagner, where did he come from? All the way from the back up inside the top 5, trying to work inside of that 19 of Rick Reiner now. You see a lot of trucks out there wiggling around trying to get it done. Almost 3 wide now as we work our way off of turns 4. Lap 110 here. I told you things were gonna get amped up. Drivers are gonna get them elbows up and get on the gas. Almost 3 wide again as we try to work our way off of turn 2. Think better of it now. They're just doubled up. 13 on the inside of that 24. The 19 looking on the inside of that 97 of Andrew Nypower, who's looking at the tailgate of that 96. The 96 of Alan Westman trying to run down that 072 of Jeffrey Vandervoort, who definitely has led the most laps here tonight, leading 97 out of 112 that we've ran out of a total of 135 that are going to be ran here tonight. Going to see if Jeffrey can punch his ticket to the chase. Alan Westman working hard to get that 3rd win of the season. Only driver to have been able to do that, if he can do that. Put his stamp on the season, as there are a lot of other battles back there. 9th, 10th, 11th place battling out right now. The 9 of Travis Smith taking that position. Big wreck. Caution is out. 19, Rick Reiner involved. Heavy damage. Gonna go back, see what happens here. He's down on the inside of that 24, Gavin Martin. On the apron there. Gets loose. Truck just snaps around. Oh, collects that 98. The 9 of Travis Smith also caught up in that carnage. Truck just looked like it absolutely just snapped. Here you go once again. Hits the apron a little bit. Starting to get loose. And then just snaps straight to the right. Collects 2, 3 very good trucks out there. Tough luck for them. They're going to have to use fast repair if they have one. I don't quite remember as you see the leaders going on pit road. I definitely would, as we're We're about 20 laps left here to go in the heartland of the USA for Next Gen Racing's High Country Trucking Series race number 10, the Iowa City 135. This could be the final stop for these drivers. They could choose not to come back down pit road any longer, as I mean, only about 21 laps left here. So I think you got what you got when you come off the pit road here. Looks like the 13 of Vic Wagner able to get the job done. Jeffrey Vandervoort with a 4-tire stop is what Jeffrey Vandervoort did. Looks like the 24 of Gavin Martin and the 13, I believe. Nope, looks like, yeah, the 13 of Vic Wagner did take 2 tires, but not sure not sure he got off the pit road cleanly. I think he may have sped, as he's falling back behind a couple of cars now. That's definitely going to hurt at that point in time. If you get a end of the line penalty, black flag by the iRacing officials, if you get that, that's going to be kind of tough for me to follow him right now. So, because he apparently has some connection issues every now and again. That's the 24 of Gavin Martin, not quite able to stay directly on his truck. But anyways, if you're Vic Wagner and that 13 pit crew, 1, you got to be shooting yourself in the foot for speeding. 2, might as well come and get 4 tires. You're already going to be at the end of the line. What do you got to lose at that point in time? So going to be interesting to see how he does on this restart, where he comes from, how he makes his way up through the field, as he's being shown right now in 13th position. So that penalty definitely costly for the 13 of Victor Wagner and that 13 crew. Heartbreaking for them, as they were knocking on the door of the top 5, maybe 4th or 3rd position, as they seemed to be fast there before that caution came out. And those teammates, the 24 of Gavin Martin and the 7 of John Jenkins. We see John Jenkins lurking in the background right there in that 7. Both inside almost the top 5. John Jenkins slotted in the 6th position right now. Those guys kind of hung out up there most of the night. Did so in qualifying, starting 2nd row, locking out the 2nd row actually. Was the 24 of Gavin Martin and the 7 of John Jenkins. Gavin's going to have the lead this time as the pace car lights are off. Working lap 118 out of 135. There you see once again Gavin just, buddy, we're going to have to figure something out so I can keep an eye on you on the broadcast, bud. Anyways, not going to bother anybody here, as we have less than a half a lap before we go back. Green flag racing. Going to take lap 119 when we go back. Green flag racing here for the Iowa City 135 High Country Trucking Series. And it's been a hell of a show, hell of a race here tonight. A lot of great action, a lot of side-by-side action. Going to be interesting to see who gets those elbows up. See who's ready to get the damn job done and punch their ticket to the chase. Will it be that 24? Maybe the 072? Will Andrew Nypower get the job done? 24 off to a good start. 96 of Alan Westman not getting a start at all. The 072 on the high line, able to still maintain 2nd position. 97 of Andrew Nypower on the outside, taking 3rd position away now from the 96. At the start-finish line, still your leader, the 24 of Gavin Martin, now leading the last 5 laps. The 074 looking to the 072, looking to the inside of the 24 through the center of turns 1 and 2. Close racing between the top 5 here. The 7 John Jenkins all over the rear bumper of that 97 of Andrew Nypower's, right there on top of the 072 of Jeffrey Vandervoort. Down the backstretch once again, the 072 on the heels of the 24. 072 can't let up a bit because he's got the 97 of Andrew Nypower right there. John Jenkins pressuring Andrew Nypower now for that third position. Gavin Martin, caution is out. Caution is out at lap 1. Oh no, looks like tough break. Who is that right there? That is Craig Learman. Heavy damage to Craig's front end of Craig's vehicle. Looks like that may have happened up in front of Craig. Maybe it was the 96 of Alan Westman involved. Not quite sure. A lot of good trucks involved here. We're going to be almost 10 to go under caution here. 3 wide battle. That's what it was. Collecting a lot of trucks. PJ Popham, the 43 of Craig Learman. Oh man, tons of trucks. Tons of trucks involved in that. My goodness. Tons of trucks tore up. Hate to see that. Do not believe any of these other cars are going to go down pit road. Oh, actually, the 24, Gavin Martin, no, faking. Faking pit road. Looks like most stayed out right now. A little bit of front end damage there, you see. On that 24 of Gavin Martin, as we're going to have to move through the field here so we don't keep on flashing. There you see the Jeffrey Vandervoort's Toyota Tundra, second position. Strong truck all night long. Third position, clean looking machine. That Chevy Silverado looks nice there, Andrew. Slotting in third position. Another Toyota Tundra out there. A little bit of crinkled up front end damage on that 7 machine with John Jenkins. 5 of Brandon Hartwell. Also a little bit of front end damage. Looks like that may be a common little factors. 32 of PJ Popham also with damage. Alan Westman's truck fairly clean. A lot of rubber out there on it. Awesome tribute and paint scheme there on that 57 machine of Damon Cox. Autism Speaks. Always giving props and shout out to autism awareness. Is Damon. There you see the 99 of Eric Blunt. That Lowe's Chevy Silverado has seen better days for Gordon Larson. Tough break for him tonight. See a lot of cars out there on pit road. But your leader, Gavin Martin, gonna see if he can get the job done here. We have about 11 laps to go out of 135 here tonight for the High Country Trucking Series, race number 10. Third season for High Country Trucking Series. First 2 seasons have seen a different winner each season. Last year, your defending series champion is Brian Mescal Jr. and at 33. Brian caught up in some carnage about midway through this race. Had to put it back on the hauler and head back to the shop. Hate to see his night end like that. Gonna take a pretty decent points hit off of that probably. But we're gonna have 9 laps to go. 8 laps, I'm sorry. 8 laps to go. When we go back green flag racing here at Iowa Speedway, heartland of the United States, Iowa City. Gonna be, I think I just made up the city. The race is called Iowa City 135, you dumb. But anyways, yeah. Golly. Alright, so it's going to be a short track Sunday night shootout on a track that's less than a mile long, that has some good banking where the inside line can work, the outside line can work. Slide jobs and crossovers also come into play. 9 laps to go. Let's see who can join the few select that have already won and punched their ticket to the chase. Gonna see if any of these drivers can do it themselves as well. Your leader, Gavin Martin, has chosen the outside line. This time, on the restart, nobody has got going out there on that outside line. Gonna be nice to see if he can get the job done on this restart as the pace car lights are off as they work their way through turn 4. It's on pit road now in the hands of that 24 as he fires off strong. The 7 of John Jenkins right on the bumper. Big push as those teammates take off. First and second position now is the 5 of Brandon Hartwell working the outside of that 96 of Alan Westman. Gavin Martin slingshot it way out there, almost a half a second lead. Alan Westman 3 wide, almost 4 wide off of turn 4. That's not going to work. John Jenkins up into the wall. Oh, the 072 around. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow, the 072 not going to finish this race. There you see it, 3 and 4 wide. 3 wide on exit. Everything's fine until the 7 gets up into the wall. And then the 96 just kind of hooks the 072 just a little bit. That's going to definitely hurt, possibly end his night. I don't believe that is the race, though. I do not believe that is going to put us at the end of the race. I do believe we're going to have a one-lap shootout. A one-lap shootout, that means anything goes. Because if it's a green-white checkered, so to speak, or the closest thing that iRacing has to a green-white checkered, when we go back racing, the drivers will get the white flag. And another caution flag will not be thrown at that point in time. So if something happens, there is no caution. You may be able to pick up a position or two if something takes place in front of you. Race it back to the line. Kind of the old school NASCAR ways. Now when cautions flew, you raced it out back to the line. It didn't matter what position you were in. If you were in 30th, you could still keep it hammered down, try to work your way through whatever carnage and mayhem was happening, and possibly gain a couple of positions by getting back to the line as fast as possible. So I'm gonna have to check here, but I do believe we will get one lap of racing underway before we get to know who our winner here tonight is. There you see that 5 of Brandon Hartwell slotted in second position. Andrew Nypower in that 97 been up there fighting like a dog all night long. Oh my goodness, looking at the timing screen now, just a mere 20 laps ago, we still had 17, 18 cars on the lead lap. And as I mentioned, as the laps wind down, there's no more give, it's all take. And people have been taking every bit that they can. Now only 8 trucks scored on the lead lap. A lot of damaged vehicles out there. A lot of broken hearts. A lot of shopmen gonna be a little bit angry. So they gotta fix these machines and get them ready for next week. Not a lot of funding involved with some of these truck teams out there. They sometimes got to use the same truck 2 or 3 different tracks. Especially Iowa, one of them kind of uniquely set up made chassis and bodies, so they're going to have to work on these things, fix them up as best as they can, but only 8 trucks now scored on your lead lap. So we're working 3 to go. I believe we will go back green flag racing. We should see here if the pace car lights go out this time by, which I believe they will. We'll know we're going to go back green flag racing. Now looking at that last restart, I do believe that 24 did have little signals made to his teammate, the 7, on when to go, because he was pushed out there to just a tremendous lead, almost a half a second before he even reached turn 1. So Gavin Martin not having that teammate behind him now, as it looks like he chooses that outside lane once again. Behind him will start that 32 of PJ Popham, who led the initial start of this race, led a handful of laps, got caught back in the back, had some things happen, slowly made his way back through the field. That truck looks like it's been through a little bit of a war zone, crinkled in fenders and whatnot. Pace car lights are off. 2 laps to go here. Iowa City, 135. When the pace car ducks off, the 24 will control this last restart here for the Iowa City 135 for the High Country Trucking Series race number 10. We'll have 1 lap of green flag racing left here tonight. Hell of a show here tonight on Sunday night, guys. Come join us next week at Next Gen Racing Productions. 24 fires off early. The 5 not getting a good start on the inside. 32 of PJ Popham not able to do anything to Andrew Nypower. That 97 already looking to the inside of the 5 of Brandon Hartwell now. Just a battle for second position as that 24 of Gavin Martin steps off to a good lead, over a half a second away, down through turns 3 and 4 for the final time for the 24 of Gavin Martin. Checkered flag waving as he comes to the line. Your race winner here tonight for the Iowa City 135, Gavin Martin. Heck of a job out there by that 24 of Gavin Martin. Your top 5 brought to you by 946 Designs and Haywood Elite Wrestling. There you see first position, the 24, Gavin Martin in second, Andrew Nypower in the third, 32 of PJ Popham, fourth place, the 5 of Brandon Hartwell, rounding out their top 5, that 45 of Douglas Osaki. Able to get a good finish here tonight, kind of out of nowhere. Glad he got a good finish out of it. Good race, hell of a race out there from everybody. Yeah, I mean, hell of a job out there. As you see, celebrating out there right now is that 24 of Gavin Martin. Gonna enjoy himself just a little bit. Oh, you see him burning it down right now. We're gonna go around, see who we can get a hold of, see who we can talk to. Oh no, your leader already off the pit road. Usually I like to stop it with him still right there, but trying to look at some other things, not able to quite get it all there. There you see your finishing order for tonight's race. Gonna look to see who we can get a hold of. Looks like let's see if we can't get a hold of our 6th place finisher here tonight, the 57. Damon Cox, you got a copy?
Hey, Dave, I got you, bud.
Hey, bud, I know 6th place is not the best finish in the world. Would like to have top 5 or better, obviously, but caught up in a little bit of something there a little bit late. So top 6 ain't that bad, huh?
Oh, dude, the top six is incredible. I mean, I was 2 laps down at one point. I just completely missed the setup on this truck, and very ecstatic to be in the top 10, to be honest with you. So, no, I'm happy.
All right, man. Well, that truck out there looked sharp. Good job by, I believe that was Eric that painted that one for you. But want to give any shout-outs, anything like that before we move on?
Yeah, as always, I want to thank Jags Drennan for doing our stats. I want to thank you for doing the broadcast. Of course, I want to thank Roy in the booth, all the admins, and of course, I want to support Autism Speaks. And thanks to Eric Blunt for the paint job tonight. It looked sharp right there at nighttime.
All right, buddy. Well, we'll catch you next week.
All right, Dave. Thank you, sir.
There you have. That was the 6th place finisher, the 57, Damon Cox. We're going to see if we can't grab a hold of that 5 of Brandon Hartwell. Brandon, you around still?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, man, not quite the finish you wanted, I guarantee you that. But 4th place, got to be happy with the points. Little bit of carnage there as the 7 got into the wall right in front of you. Kind of had nowhere to go.
Oh yeah, I'll take a 5th place. I got caught up in quite a few accidents.
All right, man. Well, just trying to see if you were had any choice words for anybody, anything like that. Just trying to see if you had anything to say, but pretty quiet on the mic tonight. So, you want to thank anybody before we move on?
Thank all of my team and everybody for giving me the truck to finish top 5. And everybody else in the league.
All right, well, short on words tonight was the 5 of Brandon Hartwell. Probably not enjoying the way the outcome of this race went. But right now, we're going to see if we can't get a hold of your race winner, the 24 of Gavin Martin. Gavin, you got us?
10-4.
Hey, buddy. I don't know what it is about your car. Sometimes my broadcast just doesn't like it. You're blinking every now and again for me, but that's besides the fact. Punched yourself a ticket to the chase. How do you feel about tonight's race?
Oh, actually, it's my 2nd win, so I punched my ticket earlier, but
No, you didn't know they took that win away from you. It was encumbered.
Wait, what?
I'm just bullshitting with you, Brandon.
I mean, tonight, seems like same old story with me and Iowa. I always struggle in the beginning, somehow I'm able to pull something out of my ass in the end. Gamble with a 2-tire stop. It seemed somehow ended up paying off in the end, but just the whole night I was really struggling for speed, and somehow was able to fend them off in the end.
All right, well, not the last restart, the one prior to it, where you had your teammate, the 7 of John Jenkins, lined up behind you. You two shot out like a cannon. You were just gone. Did y'all have a signal have something worked out there for that? Because you two just absolutely murdered them on the restart.
Well, I mean, a magician never reveals his tricks now, doesn't he?
Not unless you're this masked one that goes on Fox and shows everybody the stuff.
Yeah. I mean, his teammates were obviously going to work together. There was a little bit of collaboration on that restart, but I mean, there's always a gentleman's agreement between teammates. When the white flag is in the air, it's everyone's game. So I expect the same from John. I hope he expects the same from me.
All right, well, hell of a race out there tonight. Good battling all over the track. You were able to bring it home. You want to give any shout-outs to anybody watching, listening, anything like that, or anything?
A shout-out to you, David, for the broadcast. Shout-out to all the admins in the league for putting on a great league. I'm in my 2nd season now with you guys. Shout-out to the guys that come out and watch my stream every Sunday to come and support me and cheer me on, even though some of them bring me bad luck, but I'm not going to mention names on that. And shout out to everyone else in the race for a really great race tonight, and especially John and Vic, my teammates, who also helping me improve every day.
All right, man. Well, good job, and we'll catch up with you next week.
All right, thank you.
There you have it. Your race winner, Gavin Martin, punching his ticket to the chase for the 2nd time now this season. couple of different drivers out there with 2 wins this season. Nobody really putting their stamp on the dominance of the season just quite yet. So we're going to move on after race number 10. Race number 11, we're going to have to see if we have a new winner, if one of our repeat winners can finally put a stamp on the season with their name. As always, I want to thank everybody for joining us for tonight's broadcast on Next Gen Racing Productions High Country Trucking Series every Sunday night for you here. Also, Friday nights we have some action for the Go Fast Racing League. A little bit of other content, spotting, and things of that nature during the week. Thanks everybody for coming out. Join us next week, and as always, I'm going to leave you with a little bit of a video. Thank you. Hope to see you back next week.
Tell them boys power, drink till you throw up. If they hang, you gon' tell them get they dough up. Party through the night till the sun up. Hustle all day, no breaks till you come
You
up.
better slow. You better slow. You got green, purple, brown, white, gone almost every night. Bad one at the crib when you get home, she gon' get you right. You don't play games and they know what's up. If it ever go bad, you gon' pop your trunk. Hey, extend up with that Keisha, them boys better dub when they see you. You got plenty guns, you eager. You gon' fire off with that Nina. It's get dough and modo. It's smoke dro and modro. You feel like that's real life? That's real life? Oh no, get all the girls that you want. That ain't gon' make you a man. Waste all the time that you want. You wasting your time. You ain't gon' get it again. Lie to yourself and keep thinking you winning. You know in your heart that this ain't really living. I am your brother. I want so much more for you. You can be more if you listen and slow down.
Boys power, drink till you throw up. If they hang, you gon' tell them get they dough up. Party through the night till the sun up. Hustle all day, no breaks till you come up.
You better slow. You better slow. Might as well get rid of Look, you ain't about that life. You ain't never been in no trap. You ain't never bust no strap. Bang loud. You ain't never sold no crack. See the only thing you poppin' is a big homie deal. Teardrop on your cheek, but we know that ain't real. You talk so hard, my it ain't true. I know that's fake. You claim well, hold up. Who ain't you? It's cool. Wait, see, I real killers, real gang bangers, real drug dealers, and they rock break that work and tell me they don't go to church because they thugs feel packing pistols in the back of vans. Season just hold us out of rands, like Afghanistan. Keep us like a Taliban, homie. Understand when you play flame that you're bound to get hurt. Trying to be bad boy, but mess around and get smart. We know trying to get murked. Slow down.
Power, drink till you throw up. If they hang, you gon' tell them get they dough up. Party through the night till the sun up. Hustle all day, no breaks till you come up.
You better slow. You better slow.
Tell them boys slow down, slow down, slow down. Tell them boys slow down. Bang, hold up. Tell them boys to pull up. I love the feeling till you kneeling on the floor to throw up. Man, hold up. See, I done came down. We either losing or we doing time. Either way we losing time. We tell them boys to slow down. They like what fuck, cause it's about to go down. Oh, you ain't no rope. All of it, yeah, all of it. Ruins life, but y'all all love it. I ain't innocent though, cause we all does it. But I'm close enough to see it's all love it. Chasing after the wind. You never will win. It feels good again and again, but leaves you empty again and again. Chasing after the wind. You never will win. It feels good again and again, but leaves you empty again and again.